the Dallas audiences. Tonight is part of a series of new plays that are works in progress. Scripts haven't been completely finished yet. There's work and revision to be done on them. But what you're here to do tonight is to provide us with feedback of these plays. This is a musical and this is for children, so please welcome all the children around us. We're glad to have you guys here. Wanted to just mention a couple things. This is a staged reading. Now, a staged reading is different from a play that you might normally see because the actors still have the scripts in their hands. We've had about 3 or 4 rehearsals with this particular script and music, and so there will be some blocking, but not as much as you would see during a normal play. And the lines aren't memorized like you would see in a regular play. But it's called a workshop. That's what you're here for. Afterwards, we're going to have a short question and answer series. We'll give you a little break and come back to question and answer series, where you can ask questions of myself, the director, and the cast. And the playwright, I'm going to kind of help guide you to get some answers to the playwright's questions. Make sure we got our point across and what we want to say to you in the musical. If you cannot stay, or if you'd rather not ask questions, because I know sometimes it's kind of embarrassing going, hey, what did that mean? There's a questionnaire that's going to be out front. You can just fill out a little questions or comments, and it'll be out front. Let's see. The show lasts about an hour. There is no intermission, and I think that's all. So I'm going to, again, thank you for joining us for our workshop, our work in progress, and I hope you enjoy it. Thank you.
As the curtain rises, we see Patty standing center stage. He's a small boy dressed in a white t-shirt with a large red 9 on the front, blue jeans with the cuffs rolled up, cowboy boots, and a cowboy hat. He has a rope halter tied to his belt. He stands as if on the starting line of a race, ready to run.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the County Fair Calf Scramble. In just a few seconds, we're going to turn loose 10 calves and 20 kids on the rodeo arena. Kids who catch a calf, put a halter on it, and lead it back to chute 12 will win a calf of their very own to raise and show at next year's county fair. So contestants, get ready. On your mark, get set, go!
Patty starts to run and trips and falls. More kids run over Patty before he can get up. The group chases imaginary calves. Patty is always at the back of the pack, falling or being pushed. One by one, the kids leave until only Patty is left on stage.
Congratulations to all our winners. For our hard luck cowboys, better luck next year. Folks, these kids worked awful hard today. Let them know that you appreciate it.
Don't take it so hard, boy. Buck up.
I tried to catch a calf, Grandpa. I tried hard.
Next year, boy. You'll catch a calf next year.
But I want a calf now.
Now listen, Patty. Lots of folks wish they didn't have cattle. Grass gone, water holes dry. Folks in West Texas got it real bad.
We've still got grass. We've still got water.
Well, we're lucky in North Texas. As long as that old windmill keeps turning, we'll have water. That's why we share our water with other ranchers who aren't so lucky.
I wasn't lucky today. That big boy had it shut me.
Now, no ifs and buts.
Yes, sir. But what I told Janie?
What do you mean?
I can't tell her that I didn't.
Oh, your sister will understand. Patty, listen to me. Son, I've lived many years and I've learned a thing or two. The lessons about what's wrong and what is right. And I figure it's high time I pass them on to you. 'Cause soon you'll be a man and you need to understand there are certain ways a man should live his life. Now these words I was taught long ago. Basic things, but important things. things a boy like you ought to know. When it's lightning, never stand under a tree. That's the worst place you can be in a storm. Never point a gun at anyone without due cause. In the wrong hands, it can do the world of harm. But most of all, remember this. If you give a man your word, make sure it's a word you're willing to stand by. Always tell the truth, no matter how it hurts. And never, never, ever tell a lie. Never let your temper get the best of you. You'll be sorry if you do and say things you regret. Don't go acting all puffed up like you're better than you are. Just be grateful for the blessings that you get. When you set your sights on something and it seems a mite too big, don't back down, don't be afraid to try. Be someone a man can trust, never fight unless you must, and never, never, ever tell a lie. 'Cause if you're lying, you're denying, it don't really help you out. For once a lie is told, it tastes like dirt inside your mouth. Or lying is like betraying and saying it don't mean a thing. It's the biggest lie of all, for there never is no telling how much hurt a lie can bring. Now I'm talking you about riding and of course, speaking softly to a horse before you mount. Well, you've learned how to tie a hitch and spin a rope, how to take the time you got and make it count. And I suspect by now you know I expect you to work hard, 'cause being lazy never helped a man survive. But a man who keeps his word, who tells the truth, who you can trust, he's the sort I believe you want to grow up to be. So remember that, my boy, every time you're tempted to compromise, and let the truth just slide, and never, never, ever tell a lie. No, sir, never, never, ever tell a lie. Dust yourself off and get in the truck. Janie will have supper ready for us. When we get back to the lone tree, I want you to walk right up to the house and tell Janie what happened. She'll understand. Come on, let's go home.
The sound of a truck pulling up and engine turning off.
Grandpa, where's that big truck headed?
It's hard to tell.
He sure packed those cows this night. How many of them were there?
There's no telling. Patty, you need to.
The sound of a truck approaching and cattle bawling and mooing.
Well, speak of the devil, look yonder. Looks like that truck's coming this way. Yep, stopping at the lone tree for water.
Can I keep the water running this time?
Always do. That's our deal. You help out as much as you can, and you keep the water running.
I'm gonna buy a new pair of boots with my money. Or maybe.
Oh, hold on there, partner. Don't count your money too fast. There's work to be done first. We'll help him unload. Go into the house and tell Janie to set extra plates. Then come on out to the corral.
Yes, sir. I'll come.
You sure caught a cry calf. Listen to him bawl.
I did catch a cab.
I told you to wear tennis shoes. You can run faster in tennis shoes.
Grandpa wears boots.
Grandpa sleeps in boots.
All good brokers wear boots.
You have to catch a calf before you can tie it up. I suppose you run with your hat on too, trying to look big.
What's for supper?
You like to buy peas and peach pie.
Grandpa said set on extra plates.
How many?
I'll let you know.
Open the gate, Patty. Got to turn our stuff before we unload the dry gap cows.
Yes, sir.
Patty opens the gate, and behind a fence upstage, we see the lone tree cattle move from the pen to the pasture.
Hoo-yah! Hey-yah! Get on!
Yeah.
They're all out, Patty. Close the gate.
Patty closes the gate. Mr. Mullins unloads his cattle into the pen.
Patty, you make sure there's enough hay for Mr. Mullins' cows.
Yes, sir.
Stay for supper, Mr. Mullins? I don't want to be trouble.
Oh, no trouble. Well, we eat hearty at the Lone Tree. Any cowman's welcome. More so at times like these.
Nice spread you've got out here, but not many cows.
Well, we culled mighty close to hang on. Sold off the weak and the slow gators, kept only the strongest. Got about as many as Patty and I can tend until my son gets home.
Riding in the summer rodeos?
Well, not this year. He's still getting over that spill he had last summer.
I didn't know. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Oh, my son's tough. Well, he'll ride again and rope with the best of them. Patty's mother's working in Dallas to be near him. Meanwhile, Janie here's my chief cook and bottle washer.
Nice to meet you.
Likewise.
I'll set a place for you at the table. Supper's almost ready.
Janie's taking over for her mother. Well, she does all the cooking, cleaning, and washing. All the chores around the house. And Patty there is my top hand.
Do tell. Some top man.
Don't pay him much, just the water money.
Yes, sirree. Some top man.
Oh, he does what he can.
They'll feed out some runs grow out baby.
I know, but just way small for my age.
Patty,
Grandpa, he told me you're right.
I know.
But I'm not.
I know that too.
I don't like Mr. Mullins. I'll think I'll try to double the water his
Now, Patty, how do we treat guests at the Lone Tree? Especially other ranchers. Especially in hard times.
Yes, sir. I'll show Mr. Mullins where to wash it.
Attaboy.
They still like it.
Hey, top man. Sure did get dirty today. You've been working hard helping your grandpa.
Today was the cat's scramble at the county fair.
Did you catch one?
No, sir. I tried real hard, but just that one.
Well, you may be luckier than me when it's all said and done. Now's not a good time to be a cowboy. Hard times, these are some hard times. If you're raising cattle in Texas, Mother Nature ain't been too kind. She's given us hard times, nothing but hard times. Cattle ranching's what I know, and I've done it all my life. But the way things been a-going, I'm doing good just to survive. My luck's just gotta change, or else I just might have to change my mind or change my way of living, 'cause these are some hard times. Grass dried up, range is high and bare as the kitchen floor. I owe the bank more than I can pay. Credit's back on at the general store. Had to sell my horses, they eat too much. 3 times as much as my cows. And the cattle that's left, they're all my cows. May wind up having to sell them anyhow. Hard times, these are some hard times. If you're raising cattle in Texas, Mother Nature ain't been too kind. She's given us hard times. I'm not a man to complain and whine. Things ain't go my way. But a worry can weigh so heavy sometimes that you feel beat down almost to the ground. And the best of men at a time like that have to shake their heads and say, hard times, these are some hard times. Been looking for a silver lining, but it's been mighty hard to find. Instead we got hard times, nothing but hard times.
cows. It takes a powerful lot of money to start over.
I'm not selling these cows. I'm moving to Arkansas. I got some grass up there and plenty of spring water. When the range in West Texas greens up, I'll haul my cows home.
When will that be, Mr. Mullins?
Wish I knew, Janie. Some days it seems like it ain't ever gonna rain.
Well, let's see. Let's see, you, Patty.
Grandpa, is North Texas gonna burn up too?
Maybe, Patty, but don't you worry about the lone tree. We'll be fine.
What about the other ranchers? If they have to sell out, they won't be big ranchers anymore. They won't have calves to give away next year, and there won't be a scramble, and I'll never catch a calf.
Come on in and eat your supper.
The next morning, the sun is starting to come up, a rooster crows, and Mr. Mullins enters from the barn, followed by Grandpa and Patty.
Well, thanks for helping me load up.
Ah, no trouble.
I've got coffee on the stove if you like.
No thanks. If I don't head out now, it'll get too hot to drive.
Just pay for the hay, Mr. Mullins. No charge for the water this trip.
Thank you for the water.
Stop by for coffee on your way back.
I'll do that.
We'll be looking for you.
Keep rain for rain.
Will do. Well, it's getting late. Let's get our chores done before breakfast.
I'll get it started. I'll keep your coffee warm on the back stove, Grandpa.
I'll get the cows fed.
Patty moves towards the barn and hears a sound, a calf bawling.
What was that?
A sound, calf bawling.
I heard it again. We don't have any cows due to drop calves. I must be hearing things.
A sound of a calf bawling. Patty lifts up some hay in the corner by the barn.
A calf? Who are you? Where did you come from? You're so little. We've had dogs bigger than you. Are you calling for your mama? I won't hurt you.
Tiny Miss raises her head and licks Patty's face.
Hey, you're a friendly little cat. Now you're mine. I found you. You're mine, Tiny Miss. Mine, mine, mine. Your black coat is so pretty. We don't have any black cows in our herd. All our cows are red. Wait, you must be one of Mr. Mullins' cows. That's why you're crying for your mom. Mr. Mullins took your mom away. No, you're not mine. You really belong to Mr.
nibble from the feed room.
You stay right there and I'll fill this up with milk for Muma. She's our mama cow. Muma has a baby that is a little older than you. His name is Frosty. If Frosty isn't nursing, I should wait and fill this whole bottle for you.
Patty leaves and returns with a half-full bottle.
I know it's not much, but I had to fight Frosty about this much. Muma will give you more next time. As long as Muma is around, you never have to worry about having enough to eat.
Patty, breakfast.
Coming. You stay right here.
Don't you like my cooking?
You're good cooking.
You're not eating. Are you sick?
Oh, leave him be, Janie. Save on his feed bill.
How far away is that, Lisa?
Why, yes.
I was wondering if
Ain't it trail Mr. Mullins? The way Mullins drives, he's halfway there by now.
halfway there already? You figure he really will stop by on his way back?
I don't know, but he's welcome to. Anytime. Patty, you're not aiming to get that water money.
Yes, sir.
You just get that thought right out of your head. Anyhow, it'll be weeks before he heads back our way.
Weeks?
Patty, what's gotten into you?
I'm sorry, Grandpa. Yeah, I get excused. I forgot my hat in the barn.
Okay,
What's wrong with that boy?
he's just a boy, that's all. Now you leave him be.
But Grandpa, I do most of the chores and tend to the garden, and he
Janie, he does what he can. Your mother and father being gone is hard on him, too. He just doesn't show it the same way you do.
What are we gonna do now, Tiny? Mr. Mullins is halfway to Arkansas. I guess I can keep you until Mr. Mullins comes back. No harm in that, is there? You're not mine, but you're mine for now. You can be my own little secret. I'll let you nurse my Muma every day, and every day it'll grow bigger, and every day it'll grow prettier. I'll make you a bed with clean straw, like a nest. You can curl up and take a nap. I'll wash you and spray for flies. You know, a clean calf is a happy calf. Oh, and water. You can't reach the water tank yet, so I'll fill this feed pan with water. I'll make a little halter out of strings and teach you to lead. And every night, I'll sneak out of the barn to say goodnight. Down.
if that weatherman's right, it ain't gonna rain no more. Up North Texas.
It's early and already so hot. Black-eyed pea vines are drying up.
So are the oaks. Turning yellow and headed low.
Will there be enough to thresh?
Afraid not, boy. We might as well graze it before it burns up completely. After a while, we'll turn the cows in on the oats. We've got to fence them in first, though.
Turn the cows in? On the oats?
That's right.
All the cows, even Moo Mom?
Of course, Moo Mom. What do you think?
Can't we wait a few more days? Maybe it won't rain yet. Maybe the oats will wait.
What's wrong, boy? Are you sunstruck?
Nothing's wrong, Grandpa. I'll help with this fence. I'll help you move the cows.
Let's fix the fence before it gets any hotter. I'll just fetch my tools from the feed room and I'll meet you at the truck.
Yes, sir. Grandpa, wait. I'll get your tools for you.
Somebody helpful of you, Patty.
Tiny Miss, what are we gonna do? I have to help Grandpa fix the fence so we can let the cows out on the oats. Do you know what that means? Moo Mom won't be around to give you milk. How am I gonna keep you fed, Tiny Miss? You're not old enough to eat the feed that the cows eat.
Tiny Miss starts to lick a sleeve.
What are you doing? Are you licking my shirt? I dripped some syrup on it at breakfast this morning. You must like the syrup. Wait a minute. That gives me an idea.
Patty!
Coming, Grandpa. Wait right here, Tiny Miss, and I'll come back with the best food you have ever tasted.
Patty grabs Grandpa's tools.
Grandpa, can we go into town? We haven't been since the scramble.
Oh, maybe we can go tomorrow.
Can we go today?
Well,
Please, can we go? I don't have to feed once the cows are on the oats.
Oh, you don't have to feed. You can help me.
Me? What could I do?
Mop, burn the trash, shell the black-eyed peas, peel the peaches. Then I'll have time to sew or work in the garden.
if you help me fix the fence and turn the cows out on the oats, we can go.
Yeah, thanks, Grandpa.
We'll be back in plenty of time for you to help your sister. Janie, Hattie and I'll be back shortly.
I'll have lunch ready for you then.
Oh, that sounds good, Janie. Oh, here's the mail.
A woman's work is never done. A letter from Mother. Thank you, thank you. My dear sweet Jane, and my little man, Patty too. How are things in the Lone Tree?
Your father and I sure are missing you. Has Patty been behaving? Minding Grandpa like he oughta? You know, I'm counting on you to look after things the way I taught him. Best keep an eye on Patty. See he stays out of mischief. He's a boy, and boys are bound to get in trouble. Don't forget to water the garden. We'll need to do it every day, as hot as it's been here lately. The Lord only knows when it's gonna rain. Remember your father's birthday? It's coming up next week. He keeps saying he don't feel any older, but his body sure doesn't agree to. Of course, I keep kidding him about his age, because I know he won't have to take it to heart. Anyhow, just thought I'd remind you. Maybe you both could make him a card.
Mother and father, I'm missing you. Wishing you weren't so far away. 'Cause it's hard sometimes to face another day and do the things I need to do. But now and then there are moments when I'm bound to forget. Not to let myself get caught in a world of regret. I may have grown up, but I must confess, it ain't the way I feel, and I guess I feel more like a little girl lost, looking for the big day when we're gonna be together once again.
Well, I reckon I'd echo what your mother said about minding Grandpa and being good. Being so far away is not what I choose to be. You can bet we'd be with you, if only we could. Now, despite what your mother told you, I'm getting stronger every day. Believe me when I say it won't be long until I'm raring to go, ready to ride. Them Broncos, and then before you know it, we'll look up and there we'll be. Big as life, your mother and me. Until that day, I've got a few words I'd like to say.
Look at that, Janie.
Need anything from town?
Oh, no, thank you.
Are you sure?
Oh, wait, I do need something from town. Some thread and buttons.
Won't Mother be able to make your school dresses?
I'm not making dresses. I'm going to make a gift. Mother said not to forget Father's birthday. I'll make him a shirt. And I'll make Mother an apron. Just for coming home.
Nothing in this letter about coming home.
I read between the lines.
What color thread, Janie?
Wait till I run to the feed room and look over the sacks. Then I'll know what color.
I'll get them for you. The feed room is hot and dusty.
Oh, that why you stay in there all the time?
Check the flour, Janie, and the sugar and the soda. Make a list. Think I'll go shave.
As soon as I pick out the prettiest sacks.
I'll get them, Janie.
Oh, here you are. Let's sit in the shade.
That porch is colder. I'll bring back the ones you don't use.
Why are you being so helpful all of a sudden?
I'm not. I don't need to be. You know what I mean.
Patty, is there something you're not telling me? Are you sure?
No, yes, I'm sure.
Patty,
What?
I have something for you.
What is it?
Mother said in her letter that I had to give you a kiss from her.
Oh, no, you don't.
Come here, you little devil.
Interior of a feed store with sacks of feed, farm and ranch supplies, and a long wooden counter.
Well, we've got what we need here, Patty. Come on, I got to get to the bank.
Grandpa, can I stay here and look at the neighborhoods?
Oh, all right. You mind your manners, and I'll be back in a while.
Excuse me, sir. Do you sell less than big bag of sweet pea, the kind with molasses in it?
Oh, we'll never have before.
Well, if it wouldn't be too much trouble.
Well, we don't have time to go wasting playing games with you. Why don't you just run along?
Oh, for heaven's sakes! You be nice to that boy and give him what he wants. Come here, dear. How much do you need?
50 cents worth, please.
50 cents? Well, what in the world do you need with 50?
And then,
Okay, shall I charge it to the lone tree?
oh no, sir. I used to be trouble, sir. Would you put it in 2 small bags, please?
Well, I never have before. What are you doing? Okay, I will.
Patty and Grandpa return home. Sound of the truck pulling up and engine turning off. 2 truck doors open and shut.
Now remember, Patty, you promised to help Janie this afternoon.
Yes, sir. I'll be right there. I have to check on something first. Here you go, girl. This is what they call sweet feed. It's got molasses in it. You'll like it, see? Well, you'll try it anyway. I'm sure it tastes better if you're a cow. Taste it. One lick and you'll want more. Good job, twin miss. You're the prettiest calf in Texas. Now you've got me hungry. I wonder what Janie is cooking for lunch.
Patty pours the rest of the feed into a small pan and runs back to the house.
Hey, Janie, what's for lunch? Is it ready yet?
Cold cuts, and later I'm busy.
Okay, where's Grandpa?
He went to lay down. If he wakes up, tell him I'll dish up lunch in a little while. I'll be right back.
Okay, wait, Janie.
So this is why you stay up here all the time.
Janie,
Look at me, Patty Pence. You told me you didn't catch a cat. You told
I
me that you
didn't get your cat.
Then whose cat is this?
She's mine.
Where in the world did she come from?
I found her. I'm keeping her from Mr. Hall. I found her after Mr. Hall left for Arkansas.
Does Grandpa know?
Nobody but me. Now you. I've been taking real good care of her. I got her to nurse for Muma and eat sweet feed, and keep her brushed and spray for flies. I even taught her to read. Look,
Patty Pence.
I didn't steal her. I didn't tell
You
lies.
didn't tell the truth. You didn't tell Grandpa. She is sweet, but she's not yours.
Please don't tell Grandpa. Not yet. I have to tell him.
Find me 2 more blue check sacks like the one on the line. It takes 3 alike to make a shirt.
Janie! Patty!
Won't tell him.
Not tonight.
Coming, Grandpa.
But listen to me, Patty. Tomorrow's Sunday. You will need to tell him right after church. And if you don't, I will. Okay?
Okay, thanks, Janie.
Sunday morning. Lights come up on the house as Grandpa, Janie, and Patty enter. They have just come home from the church and are dressed in their Sunday best.
It sure was nice service today. Good service.
Yeah, not too long.
Miss Womack was complimenting me on how nice the two of you look, all dressed up in your Sunday best. Well, I'm mighty proud of you.
Thank you, Grandpa.
Grandpa, when we already head to church, what do you pray for?
I pray for rain. And I pray for your father to get better real soon. For he and your mother to come back safe. Same as you. But mostly I take that time to thank the good Lord for what I have. For like you and your sister and the lone tree.
I'm thankful for you and Janie, our house, and lots of stuff.
I'm just thankful that it's Sunday. I've heard the preacher say there's a time for everything, from planting to fighting to buying a wedding ring. Well, I'm taking those words to heart, 'cause it's Sunday and time for us kids to take a breath and take it easy. After all, it says in the good book, when the good Lord finished creating, that's exactly what he did. This ain't a day for planting.
Oh, it ain't no day for it. Ain't a day for seeding.
Oh, it ain't a day for seeding,
Ain't a day for mowing.
or sowing, or tending to the back rows in the garden.
What's the thing we did?
This ain't a day for scrubbing.
Oh, it ain't no day for scrubbing. Ain't a day for loving.
Oh, it ain't a day for laundering. Ain't a day for mopping.
Or slobbing. Chasing after some girl that's not loose.
It's out there somewhere wandering.
Ain't a day for dimples. Your grandma said, how do you do? Or being lazy, or we're just born that way.
Or Janie, take those clothes in. Too much sun and they'll bleach out. And my shirts will be all faded. Now I know what I'm talking about.
Today is Sunday, hooray for Sunday. A fun day, the one day, there's nowhere to be that day.
Good choice we'll keep till Monday at least. And that's another whole day away.
No use fretting about tomorrow till tomorrow's here.
And as far as I'm concerned, it can stay away.
Till we're finished doing what we like to do. Maybe sit and do nothing for an hour or two.
Or just play all day till it's time for bed. And the sun goes down and the day is through.
We can wish and wonder as dreamers do. What a fun world for you and me. If only it could be Sunday every day of the week. You two better get in there and get changed and get ready for lunch.
Yes, sir.
Sound of a rooster crowing.
Rooster crowing in the middle of the day? Company's coming.
I hope it's mother and father.
Rooster crowing in the middle of the day. Never knew it to fail. Hope you're cooking plenty.
I'm baking ham.
Patty, go on and help your sister with lunch. No complaining.
Not complaining. It's just that I need to show you something.
What is it, boy? We don't have time for any foolishness.
It's fine, Grandpa. He can help me when he gets back.
Come on, Grandpa. It's all by the farm.
Patty and Grandpa go out towards the barn. Patty climbs up on the fence and looks over. He doesn't see Tiny Miss.
Tiny Miss, Tiny Miss. Oh no, Grandpa, I can't find her.
Find who? Patty, what are you talking about?
I don't understand where she is. Tiny Miss, where is she?
Patty, slow down.
Sound of a car approaching, horn honking.
It's our car.
It's mother and father.
I told you.
We missed you so much.
Sure is good to see your mother.
It's good to be back. Janie, the garden looks good.
It's been hard to keep in this heat, but I did my best.
Pat, you sure are quiet. Aren't you glad to see us?
Did you see a calf over?
What?
You didn't see a black heifer or baby dead?
Patty, what are you talking about? We don't have any black cows in our herd.
And we know Mr. Mullins.
You have one of Mr. Mullins' calves?
Yes, well, no, not anymore. We lost her and I found her. She was here this morning, but
Now, no ifs and buts. Either you have Mr. Mullins' calf or you haven't.
the lone tree fences are tight.
Yes, sir. I led her out to the pennies and grass while we were at church. I made sure to watch the gate. I checked it twice.
Have you been taking care of that calf all this time, all by yourself?
Yes, sir. Find her or not, I'll pay for this woman's time. What's a calf like that worth? I bought the money I was saving to buy new boots. You think it'll be enough?
Hold on, Patty. She hasn't gone far in this heat.
I'll look again.
And we'll help.
Look yonder. That truck sure is kicking up a lot of dust. What's a truck like that big doing out here?
That looks like Mr. Mullins. Oh no, we gotta find Tiny Miss quick.
Now, not so fast, Patty.
We've got to hurry. He'll pull up here in a minute.
Now, we can all go look for her together, but first, you've got something you need to do.
What is it?
Oh, I think you know what you need to do.
Tell the truth even when it hurts.
Now, when Mr. Mullins pulls up, I want you to walk right up to him and look him square in the eye. Here he comes now. Welcome back to the Lone Tree, Mr. Mullins.
Much obliged, Mr. Pence. How's the top hand? We'll bail around the hills. It's okay.
Mr. Mullins, I've got something I need to tell you. You see, there was a pastor in Black
Now,
Bear.
Patty, go on and tell him.
Sir, did you say calf on the road? Black heifer. She might be hurt.
Black? You lost a black cat? Heifer?
No, sir. You lost her. I found her. Now I've lost her. Again. She got out this morning while we were at church, and now I can't find her, so I want to pay for her. I lost her, and I want to make her pay.
Hold on there, top hand. Don't get ahead of yourself. There's something in the back of my truck I want to see.
Tiny Miss.
I just found her up the road a piece. Looks like she squeezed through the fence. I thought she was one of yours. I didn't even know I lost her.
Let's just take a look at Mr. Mullins' head. Let's see what kind of cow she made.
Pretty fair little heifer.
I didn't steal her.
She's a good heifer, all right. Make a fine cat.
Pretty, but small and fit thin. Miss Mullins, I'd like to buy Tiny Miss from you. I'll pay what she's worth.
Listen to the boy. A real cow trade. Money won't buy her. No, listen, money won't buy this cat, but water will. She's half paid for by now. Water my cows on the way home. She's yours.
Yes, sir, it's a deal.
I smell rain.
Let her come.
Buy this calf in Texas and she's mine. All mine.
Texas rain, soon will be falling down. Cool and clear, soaking up the ground. Like a sweet, refreshing blessing from the sky. Quenching a thirsty land, just about to lie. Looks like the drought is over now. So looks like we made it through somehow. We've got seeds to sow and rows to plow. The world is good again. We're celebrating, 'cause the rain has come. All the days of waiting are finally done. We're shouting and clapping, singing a totalic refrain. Hallelujah, and here's to your welcome back, Texas rain.
Now my dried up garden will be green again, with fresh okra and pinto beans again.
The creeks and the rivers will ripple and flow. The cattle can graze and the crops grow.
Tiny Miss wants more without drinking her fill. Once the tank is overflowing, we're open now.
Yes, the good Lord above has shown how much He cares. He's given us rain. He's answered our prayers. We're celebrating.